ZX are coming at you, and we're looking at some turtle wax, wax and dry, spray on wax. Spray about 7 times on each side, the opposite side, inside 7 times on each of those squares, just so you see me doing it. See what I'm doing? Okay, there you go. Then when you take a dry car that's dirty, it's been on a trip, and you don't need to wash it. All you need to do is clean it off. Now you can do the glass, which I do, and then you have to wipe it off afterwards if it looks messy, like it had a little bit of wax on it. See what I'm doing? See? And clean the car off with your rag. Look at the rag. Once it's dirty, flip it over and continue to clean your car. You can do this on a new car, you can do it on an old car. The dirtier it is, the more wax you're going to have to put on the rag. And replace the rag, if it's dirty, with another rag and do the same thing over and over again. I've already done the top and the front. My wife's been on a trip. Now if you get spots that won't come off, like that one there, which had a real bad one up here, then what you do is you take the scratch swirl remover and for instance down here we got some tar, and what you want to do is put it on the rag. This one's pretty dirty, but being down there it doesn't matter, and put a bunch on your rag or on directly on the spot if it's on the top, which I put it directly on the top, and we'll put it on here. It's almost gone, but work it in a little bit so it doesn't drop on the ground. And now let's see if we can get that off. Oh my gosh, it's gone. See that? And you got some up here. See these spots up here? Let's work on them. Now that's a lot of tar. It's pretty heavy. I can feel it. Once it soaks into it, though. This is my wife's car, 2009 Toyota Corolla, and it's been through the mill, if you ask me. She has it parked while she works, and a lot of cars, doors will hit her car, nails in the tires, all kinds of good stuff. I didn't get it all off, but at least it's soaked. And let's try to get this spot off here that the turtle wax wouldn't remove. This is, like I say, turtle wax, scratch, and I guess I don't know what that word is. Scratch and something on, whatever. Okay, now we want to get this spot out of here. See if it comes off. There it goes. I missed a spot up here. I mean, I got it off, most of it off, but I want it. There it is, right there. I don't know if you can see it. It's right there where my finger is. I want to finish it off. In this case, you need to put it directly on. Oops. Okay, and I'll go after it again. So it's a fighter, but pretty much gone now. Dog hair on this rag. Okay. I got dogs. I got 2 Boston Terriers. Here, you want to get that off of there too. Like I said, you don't need to wash your car. You just need to use the wax and spray, turtle wax, and put it on these rags. When the rag is dirty, just replace it. Start at the top or start with the windshield. This way, when you're messing around with it like I am, you can check your windshield wiper to make sure that it's still in good condition. The one that was on this side, even though I put it on it recently, the steel came out, these little pieces of steel came out, and it's a good thing I was doing the windshield. Now the excess that you see on here, if you see it on your windshield after you're done, just take a clean rag and wipe it all off. I'm going to put this back over here. Take your dirty rag, this is real dirty, and put it in your wash bin thing. Hamper, I'll call it a hamper. Now if you've got some real bad trash on your windshield, you're going to need white distilled vinegar that I put in this old Windex bottle. Okay, now we're going to get another rag, spray it with this good old wax and dry. Like I told you, if you don't want to wash your car, this will work just right. And don't tell me it scratches the car. I know all those little words and how people talk and how they think they're so smart. I used to think the same way until now. I've owned so many new cars. Like for instance, see there's dirt along here, you may not see the dust. Just wipe it right off like that. And you get it on your glass, do the same thing. You got dust on the glass, go right across it like this. This one folds away. See how that windshield folded back? This is a 2014 Mitsubishi Mirage. So just go across the windows like you see I'm doing right now. Get down in the edging along across here. Why I'm pointing out that it folds away from the windshield is the fact that it doesn't do that on a Yaris. All you have here is you have to hold it away from the window. This window is dirty, so what we're going to do is we're going to wipe off that dusty dirt. If you keep doing this quite a bit, which I don't do it on my wife's car because her car is gone during the daytime. This is my car, those are her cars. So you just get under here. See, fold away so much better. They try to shortcut you on these Toyotas. They're a good car, they're good engine, and they last. But they try to shortcut you. There was no armrest. There's no RPM needle. The radio was garbage. Because this is an LE, it came with a cruise control, which I needed. And the cruise control is on an arm in back of the steering wheel. So instead of it being where you see Jesus' picture on that right hand of the steering wheel, that's where the button should be for cruise control. Now when you get in your car and your steering wheel's turned to one side, your knee can hit that arm and break it right off. You see, they're shortcutting you. They're trying to, I'm not, you know, really they're ripping you off. But they all also have good ideas that are working. This one windshield wiper, instead of having two holes for two windshield wipers, the leaves won't get into two holes, just into one. I was going to get back to her car, but this one, I do this to my windshields every day. Now if you see the excess, like I was telling you before, just come over with a clean rag without any of this on there. Just to take off the dust off your hood. Seeing this car sits outdoor, it gets a lot of junk on it from the trees and everything else. Hope you can see what I'm doing. Okay, we just got a lot of junk off of the windshield. Now, another thing, like I say, every car has its cheapness. Now, if you look at this Mirage in here, the windshield, you'll see little white, it looks like water specks in the windshield. That's from rock chips. This is a soft windshield. And this soft windshield is cheap, and when you use the turtle wax spray on the windshield, it'll engroove itself into the window so that even wiping it with a clean rag won't get it off. So you're going to have to use the distilled vinegar to get that off. Now if you have an old car and your window has looks like a stain from, and you see where the windshield wipers have gone back and forth, but the stain is around the outside of that, you're going to need white distilled vinegar, okay? That'll get it off. These are just some tips I want to pass on to you. I'm going to finish off her car. It lasts for a while. She's been on a trip. When she comes back, I got to clean it up. So I'm going to finish off the work on this 2009 Toyota Corolla. Another thing about these cars, the engine lights will come on, but there's nothing wrong with it. It's been on for what, a couple years. I mean, it came right on. About a year and a half or so into ownership of the car, and you can take and just forget about it. Your sensors in your wheels, TPMSs, that light comes on. In Florida, it's not a law that you have to have TPMS in the window, in the tires, wheel. Okay, this is the exit, just passing on some fast tips to you. Enjoy your ride, I do, and don't believe everything you hear from the service departments and stuff like that. They need to make money, and all that crap you hear on advertisings and all that stuff. It's lies. It's stickers on your car about what weight oil to use, and to use the synthetic. The synthetic will wear your engine out faster. Ethanol will wear your engine out faster, and they get you to buy a new car sooner. The tires could be made to last forever, but do they do that? No. Okay. Just figure it out for yourself. This is the exit out. Take care. Bye-bye.